Hello and welcome into some Sylvan Hills basketball here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. My name is Jake Hall. I'm going to be your play-by-play commentator tonight, and my color guy is going to be our own Will Watkins. How you doing, Will?
It's a great night. Great weather outside. Too bad we're indoors for basketball. Let's go play some street ball. It feels good outside.
You know, last year around this time, I feel like it was pretty darn cold for most of the season. This year seems like, man, I kind of wish they could take the top off the gym here and let this nice air flow in, because, I mean, it got up to like 70 degrees today. Not our usual January. We went from 1 degree at the beginning of the year to 70 now, and, I mean, it's definitely wishes you were outside, but I'm glad I'm in here watching this, about to watch this basketball game between the Sylvan Hills Bears and the Maumelle Hornets. We have some girls basketball teed up. The Lady Bears are coming off a tough loss against a very, very talented BB squad earlier on in the week. So they're looking to bounce back here, as the last time these two teams faced off, they won by 6, and that was without their star player, Drew Lattimore.
Yeah, BB just come out and hit every shot that you just kind of look and kind of shake your head like, okay, she made that. And then we made some runs throughout the game and just can never get to that situation where we could just, close it in and make it a 1 or 2 score game yet. So,
absolutely. I think we're about to tune into our national anthem here.
Yeah, I see Pat's moving the camera, getting ready, so I guess I'll keep my mic on for the national anthem, and I'll mute you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome everybody out to the Bears game for tonight's ball game. It's a 5A Central Conference matchup featuring the Hornets of Maumelle and your Sylvan Hills Lady Bears. Prior to the introduction of our starting lineups, we ask everyone to please rise and remove any headgear. First part, our Pledge of Allegiance, and that will be followed by our national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And we are back as they are about to announce our starting lineups for the night, starting with the Lady Hornets. Number 0, Ava Folks. Number 1, Jayla Thompson. Number 2, Ashton Williams. number 24, Kaylin Robinson.
And a sophomore,
Number 25, Molly Terry.
Coach Garrison's in year 2 over at Maumelle. He's rebuilding that program from the ground up, foundation up. He's working hard and tirelessly to get this program headed in the right direction. You can see it. So hopefully we're going to see a good game tonight. And of course, hoping for a Sylvan Hills Bears victory over the Maumelle Hornets.
And now it's time for the Lady Bears. Number 0, Carmen Tolliver, the senior.
senior, number 13, Courtney Baker.
Number 13, Courtney Baker, another senior.
A junior, number 22,
The junior, Drew Lattimore. A sophomore, number 23, Sanaya Miller. And the senior, Kalea Miller, number 32.
So of course, Coach Strickland, former WNBA players, you're seeing she's teaching these girls fundamentals more and more every game. And, I think a catalyst tonight, outside of what Drew Lattimore brings down low, is going to be Carmen Tolliver. Every time she has a really good game facilitating the ball, the Bears usually come out on top. So I think that's something we're going to need to watch here tonight. How's Tolliver going to do distributing the ball, playing under control? She's going to be the main point guard out there tonight, controlling the tempo and everything. And then Lattimore, she just crashes the board. She's always in there to get a miss and put it back, or she can drive, pivot, step through, make shots. So of course Miller, they're both Kalea and Sanaya are good scorers. So, and then of course Lattimore didn't play against Maumelle last time, so
it's Lattimore up for the tip. And she's going to come away with it. Almost fell into the hands of the Lady Hornets. That was a pretty impressive tip right there to go ahead and get over there and grab it.
Very much so.
Tolliver tried to get it inside, but it goes off a Lady Hornet, and it's going to be turned over. So now a quick turnover for the Bears leads to a Maumelle Hornet possession.
And that's something, if they can pressure Maumelle's had struggles with, controlling, being able to dribble the ball and stuff. So if they can pressure, just like they did there, they're going to be able to get turnovers all night long.
That was Tolliver who got in the middle of that passing lane and forced a turnover. And so now it's going to be Lady Bears ball. Taking it up the court is Sanaya Miller. She's calling out a play, moving some players around. Lattimore for 3. Can't get it to fall. And it's going to go out of bounds off of the Lady Bears and into the hands of the Lady Hornets.
Yeah, I thought that one was our ball. I thought that hit number 10.
Tough call, definitely to see up here. I couldn't really tell myself. Thompson drives it over to the left side. They try to get it back into Thompson, but it's going to be picked off by Kalea Miller. And now it's Sanaya Miller taking it up the court. Gets it over to Tolliver. Baker gets it into Miller. Kalea struggling down low to keep possession of the ball, and they're going to call a foul on the Lady Hornets. First foul of the ball game, so it's going to be inbounded by Courtney Baker. Nice passing right now from the Lady Bears. Gets it over to Tolliver. Open 3. Can't get it to go, just a little too strong. And now it's going to be Folks taking it up the court for the Lady Hornets. And she's going to throw it away out of bounds. Little uncontrolled pass, and it cost the Lady Hornets on that possession.
Yeah, sometimes they, as I've said, if you can pressure them, they're going to get a little fast, speed up the game just a little bit too much, and you're really going to see it.
Tolliver, bang, hits a 3. First points on the board go to Carmen Tolliver and the Lady Bears.
And that corner three for her is very dangerous. So if she's able to start hitting that tonight, it's going to be tough to lose this game, in my opinion.
Folks had a few Bears all over them, and it was, I believe that was Sanaya Miller who poked it away, and it's a jump ball to see who the possession arrow favors. It's going to stay with the Lady Hornets. But that was a great job by Sanaya Miller to get her hands in there and knock that ball away.
Just keep with the active hands and good things are going to happen.
Folks gets it to Thompson. Back to Folks. Being guarded by Lattimore. Thompson got it on the outside. Three's no good, and it's going to be rebounded by Kalea Miller.
I will say we don't want to keep them open from three-point range because I watched the highlights from their game against Eastham that Steve posted on Facebook earlier, and they made a lot of threes, so we don't want to leave them too open beyond the arc, or else they're going to take advantage of that, as we've seen other teams do whenever we don't pressure as much.
So it's Lattimore at the line after she drove to the bucket, missed, got her own rebound, and went back up with it, and she got fouled, so she's going to have 2 free throws here. Can't get the first one to fall. See if she can't get this final attempt to fall.
And it's something that we've been off and on all year. Some games we shoot really well from the line, other games we don't shoot as well.
1 of 2 from the line for Lattimore on that trip.
I think we'll see continued improvement, though.
Thompson gets it over to Williams. Folks drives it to the right side, being guarded closely by Sanaya Miller. And they're going to call, the Lady Hornets are going to call a timeout as she was trapped in a pretty bad predicament right there. Probably a good timeout, or might have resulted in a Lady Hornet turnover.
Yeah, I'm loving this defense I'm seeing from our Bears here right now. They're being active in their hands in the passing lanes. They're getting up in their face, just trying to speed up the game. Because if you speed up the game like that, bad things are going to happen for your opponents. And so that's what we want to keep seeing. Four nothing right now. 2:48 through this quarter, and Maumelle's just really not had a whole lot of great shots yet. I mean, they had that open three, but other than that, we're pressuring the ball so much, or turning the ball over. And that's what we want to see.
Every time the ball is passed by the Lady Hornets, the Lady Bears are closing in quickly, closing in on anybody that's open. I've been very impressed by them defensively tonight.
Yep.
So it's going to be an over and back call. That's a result of some great defense, and they forced a bad pass.
Yeah, that's, Coach Strickland's going to like to see that when she watches the film and stuff. Just like I said, the active hands and the forcing on defense really speeds up the game for the other team when they're on offense. And kind of makes them make some decisions that normally they wouldn't. That's why the defense of Nolan Richardson was so good back in the day.
Baker on the outside gets it to Tolliver. Lattimore. Lady Bears passing it around now.
Go ahead.
They did nothing. Never mind.
I was going to say, I was kind of surprised Tolliver didn't shoot that three there at the top of the key, because she was open and her feet were set. So
I was a little surprised myself. We got to find our rhythm. We don't do this enough, Will.
Yeah. Well, I don't do this enough, period. But and then I like to talk as it is. So
hey, I'm right there with you. I appreciate everybody joining in on our broadcast here tonight. Everybody here at the Sylvan Hill Sports Network really appreciate it, and I know our Lady Bears do as well. 3 ball from Courtney Baker, no good. Falls into the hands of Folks for the Lady Hornets.
She'll start making those here in a minute. There's a good little floater there by Maumelle.
I've seen Courtney Baker make 4 in a row before, so I know sooner or later she's going to get one of those to drop for sure.
Oh, yeah. It's just a matter of finding her sweet spot on the floor that night. I like they're moving the ball a lot.
Sanaya Miller, cross-court pass to Baker. Baker Gets it over to Lattimore. Lattimore is going to put one up from downtown. Off the front of the iron, no good, but it's rebounded by Kalea Miller. She puts it up and is fouled. That's some tough rebounding right there by Kalea Miller.
Yeah, and that's what you love to see. You love to see she's getting scrappy underneath the basket. She sees that the ball's coming off the rim there to the front right, and she's just there in perfect position to box out and get that rebound, put it back up. Doesn't make the shot, but here she is. She's got 2 opportunities to sink 2 free throws.
Can't get the first one to fall. You know, if your shots aren't falling, if your shots aren't falling, then what you want to do is have some really good rebounding, because it can result in some second chance buckets and you might get one to fall. So rebounding is going to be very important if you can't get those shots to fall.
I continue to say it. I'm loving this defense. There's another turnover. What's that, 4 turnovers on
at
Maumelle
least
right now?
Tolliver drives it in. She's
beautiful.
quick. She's quick.
Oh,
man.
she's got speed for days.
I'm talking about when she's going down. If she gets in front, if she goes down the court and it's 1-on-1, she's going to beat you to the basket every time.
Oh yeah.
Nice defense right there from Sanaya Miller. Forces another turnover.
I can't remember who we played, but she stole the ball down here in the key, and she just outran everyone and got a fast break layup, and you're just like, whoa.
Baker couldn't get another 3 to fall, and now it's going to be Folks on the outside for the Lady Hornets.
You see, that's what you like from your point guard, that ability to just outrun everyone.
Absolutely.
When necessary. Look at those active hands.
Nice job by Courtney Baker to get in the middle of that passing lane and force it out of bounds. So with 17 left on the shot clock, it's still going to be Lady Hornets ball. Up. Can't get the 3 to fall. It's going to be rebounded by Sanaya Miller.
So that was a good offensive play call there by Maumelle coming out of bounds.
Lattimore couldn't hang on to the pass from Sanaya, and so it's going to be Lady Hornets ball.
That's just a little bit too much of a hot pass there. Maumelle has to start coming back whenever.
Wow, Sanaya Miller with another steal on the inbound. Tolliver tried to put a mid-range up, couldn't get it to go. Lattimore got a hold of the rebound and it's fouled, and so the Lady Bears will inbound it once again.
Yeah, that's 4 fouls on Maumelle here with 2:29 left in the first quarter. Of course, remember in high school, when you get to 5 fouls in a quarter, you go straight to double bonus. So let's hear for another quick foul and get to the free throw line for the next 2.5.
Lattimore for 3. Can't get it to go. And it's going to be rebounded by Folks. Gets it outside, mid-range jumper. Can't get it to go, though, and it's rebounded by the Lady Bears.
Yep. Here comes Tolliver. Look at she was ready to be there for the charge if needed.
3 ball for the Lady Hornets. Can't get it to go. Lattimore comes away with the rebound. Lattimore by herself tries to get it up, and she's going to get fouled on her drive to the bucket. Give her 2 free throws here.
Let me tell you, basketball is a little bit faster than doing this with you with baseball. And I keep forgetting to start this clock on the broadcast. So if y'all see me edit the clock here and there, it's because I keep forgetting to start it.
Well, you know, commentating and controlling that clock, I'm sure that's pretty tough. I don't think I could do it. I would definitely be forgetting all sorts of stuff.
No, if I was doing play-by-play, I'd really be messed up. Luckily, just doing color, it's not too bad. I'll just have to fill in the gaps. See, I like this. We're sitting here, haven't committed a foul, and we're in the double bonus.
And have forced numerous turnovers. That's just
is that 5 or 6 turnovers we forced already?
Probably 6 or 7. That's just a sign of good discipline and very active team on defense. That's what I love when it comes to my favorite basketball teams is active hands on defense. A strong defense is always my favorite thing to watch on a basketball court. And they're trapped in the corner.
I think they called the foul.
They did. That's going to be, they're going to get a
number 5.
That's Armstrong. Kennedy Armstrong for the Lady Bears is going to accrue the first foul call for the Lady Bears.
I think that's an announcer's jinx, right?
Yeah, I think it is. It definitely is.
Oh, man. I'll shut up.
That's Terry trying to go up with it. She couldn't. It was blocked, though, by Sanaya Miller.
That was great defense by Sanaya there. Not trying to get fooled by her pivoting under the basket like that. Now she gets that rebound and pushing it up. Nice.
3-ball. Can't get it to go. That was J.C. Rainey, the sophomore for the Lady Bears, who can't get it to fall. You know, I don't think she really had her feet set right there. Maybe rushed the shot just a little bit because I think she didn't realize how wide open she was about to be.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. You know, you just rush it a little quicker than you mean to, and that's okay. You'll get another shot.
Folks.
Just keep playing good defense.
And there's a bucket. Molly Terry for the Lady Hornets. Get it to go on a layup under the bucket.
About a 15-second difference between the game clock and shot clock. Now with 23 seconds left on the shot clock.
So Sanaya Miller gets it to Rainey. Rainey for 3. Can't get that one to go.
And that was a little bit too hard. So it's kind of find that even middle between those last 2 shots.
You know, when you're coming off the bench, sometimes it might be hard to get your motor started that quickly. You know, you find yourself wide open like that. Sometimes it just doesn't start clicking right away.
Definitely.
That was a good rebound by the Lady Hornets, and they put it up and in.
Okay, Tolliver, let's go. You've got time. Go, go, go.
2 seconds left. You got to shoot it. Tolliver puts it up off the shot clock, and it's going to fall to the ground. That's going to be the end of our first quarter of action. The score is 6-6, all tied up here.
Should be 7-6.
I thought it was 7-6 too, but they changed it to 6-6. I'm not really sure, so I'm not really sure.
I don't know either. Okay. Well, we'll be right back here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports.
PCSSD is a family-like environment. There's always smiling faces. There's greeting in the morning and the afternoon. They get a lot of involvement, not just parent involvement, student involvement, staff involvement, and I love all of that. I chose PCSSD because I was zoned here, but what made me stay was the support that we receive as a family.
And the best part about the day is my son come home with a smile on his face, that he enjoys school and excelled in the classroom. It's real big to our family.
Welcome back, Sylvan Hills Bears fans, to the second period of action here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. We got a tie ball game here. Both teams are playing pretty tough here. The Bears are struggling getting some shots to fall, but the Lady Hornets came on late there at the end of the first period to tie it up. So let's see if the Lady Bears can't start knocking down some of these shots.
Yeah, and just keep playing defense. And you're going to keep being tough on defense because you're going to keep getting turnovers forced with the active hands and everything. And then on offense, I think maybe they're just rushing their shots a little bit too quickly. Just make sure you get your feet set, shoulders square.
Armstrong, no good on the 3-ball. And they're going to say that's a foul call on the Lady Hornets, and so it's going to be the Lady Bears to inbound it. almost turned over, but it's going to fall in the hands of Miller. Miller puts it up, no good. Sanaya's going to get on the ground and get a hold of it. What are they going to call here? They're going to call timeout, or?
There's going to be someone's possession. It's Maumelle's possession on the alternating possession here.
Okay.
And here again, Sylvan Hills' ball pressure here on the inbounds play is giving Maumelle fits.
They finally get it in. And now it's
And they're
Lattimore.
doing good.
Full court press is really working well for the Lady Bears right now. And they're going to steal it. Come away with a steal. That was Drew Lattimore from the free throw line. No good. And she got her own rebound, puts it up. Can't get it to go, though.
Wow. How did Maumelle come out of there with that?
I'm not sure. It looked like Kalea Miller had it, and then it just got ripped away.
That's going to be a foul on us here.
Another turnover by the Lady Hornets. Now it's Sanaya Miller pushing it forward. She tried to drive it, and it's going to get knocked out of bounds. Remains at this end of the court.
Okay, move.
Lattimore right inside the three-point line. Can't get it to fall, and it's rebounded by the Lady Hornets. That was Thompson who drove in the lane for the Hornets, and she puts it up and gets fouled. So that's going to send her to the free throw line for two.
Oh, that ball bounced around and hit every inch of that rim.
I don't know how it didn't go down.
Said, nope, I'm not going in.
It looked like it was going in, and then it just defied the laws of physics and rolled back out. It was very confusing to watch.
Because I was about to say, well, the first one's good, and then, well, it's not.
So Jayla Thompson goes 0 for 2 from the free throw line on that trip. Sanaya Miller taking it up the court. Gets it over to Rainey, back to Miller.
Looks like Tolliver is on the bench right now. Getting her first break of the action.
Kalea Miller puts one up, can't get it to go, and it's going to fall into the hands of the Hornets. I like the idea to put that one up by Kalea. Just couldn't get it to drop.
Yeah, J.C. Rainey tossed that ball to her like she was playing hot potato.
So that's a kick ball. Jayla Thompson just accidentally hit it with her foot, so Lady Bears are going to take over.
I know when Coach Garrison watches film, he's going to probably talk to his team about just playing a little more under control. If they can just play a little more under control, I think they'll be a lot more fluid on offense.
Kalea Miller went up tough right there to the rim, and she gets fouled, so that's going to send her to the free throw line for two.
Yeah, and again, like I was saying earlier, this is year 2 for Coach Garrison. He's building this program from the foundation up, and he's doing a good job of it. You're seeing progress game in and game out. And, of course, he was an assistant coach here at Sylvan Hills before they hired him.
I did not know that.
Yeah, because last year was his first year at Maumelle, so he wouldn't have been here when we started over here. That was a nice free throw.
She gets one to fall, so now they take the lead 7-6.
And then that ball pressure, beautiful ball pressure.
They're going to say it went off of Lattimore.
And it did, but again, it's the ball pressure they're having on these inbounds is making it so tough.
That was on number 23.
That's tough that we're sitting here and seeing that the referee up here at midcourt is calling a foul on an inbounds on the baseline down there.
This time it's going to go off of a Lady Hornet, so the Lady Bears are going to inbound it on their own end.
And on that one, I don't even know if it touched anyone. I think she tossed the ball out there, and maybe the Hornet player just didn't adjust enough to get it. Because, again, this ball pressure on these inbounds, there it is.
Bang! Tolliver gets one to fall. Now maybe they can take the lid off the basket and try to get some of these shots to start falling. Folks puts one up. The fadeaway, can't get it to go, and now stays with the Lady Hornets after a nice rebound.
Wow.
Up, and she's fouled. That's an and one.
Wow.
Nice little floater from Jayla Thompson for the Lady Hornets.
Wow.
Yeah, no, that was impressive. That was impressive.
Steve did a game Wednesday night for Robinson at Clinton, and this dude dunked it that you wouldn't expect to be able to dunk like he did. And Steve said, it left me speechless. Well, that shot was pretty speechless for me.
So she completes the and one, and now makes it a score of 10-9.
Yeah, so now fouls are opposite right now. We've committed 4, and Maumelle's committed 2, so let's not foul anymore here. And this is only 3 minutes into this quarter. These teams have decided they want to foul.
Lattimore tries to put one up, can't get it to go, and it's rebounded by the Lady Hornets.
We'll see Lattimore adjust. She always does, so. Her early shots aren't falling. She'll adjust and get back in her rhythm.
Were they saying that got hit by a bear? I didn't see it hit anybody, but maybe I had a bad angle on it. And Folks is not going to be able to handle the inbounds pass, and the Lady Bears are going to take over.
You know she's probably kicking herself for that one.
She's shown to have some good ball handling skills, so.
Yeah, and she made a shot early in the first quarter that was impressive, too.
She's one of their more talented players, so for sure she's definitely not happy after turning it over like that.
Especially what you consider a dead ball turnover that's just on the inbounds. Ooh.
Bang! She gets one to fall from right inside. Oh, that was for 3.
Yeah, that was 3.
I thought she was inside the line, so
no.
that was Lattimore finally gets one to fall.
And the ball pressure again for Sylvan Hills, and I think Sylvan Hills coach Strickland wanted to call a timeout, letting them know, hey, keep up with this ball pressure, but also like, hey, make sure and stay with your opponent player that you're assigned so that that ball pressure continues to work. But so far they're doing good with their defense. I mean, you've given up 9 points in a quarter and a half. So I mean, you're looking at giving up about 30 points this game at this rate. So I mean, you're doing good on defense, forcing a ton of turnovers. I mean, what, 10 of them by now? Some of them is unforced by Maumelle, but it all goes back to that speed that Sylvan Hills is forcing them to play with because of the pressure defense. If you hadn't noticed, I love pressure defense.
I do as well. I think maybe the reason why is just because I grew up watching that. The Hogs.
Up on it, yep.
I grew up watching the Hogs play that every single year under Mike Anderson, and they still like to play that way with Eric Musselman. So that's just a part of Arkansas basketball in general is good defense.
Yeah, let's not talk about defense with the Hogs this year.
This year's a little bit of a different story.
Oh, yeah, I think there was an offensive
foul. I think
player control foul.
Was that a moving screen?
Yeah, I think so. I think they were trying an elevator screen there to slip her out for that three-pointer, and one of the girls just kind of.
Lattimore inside. Tried to put it up. I think she was expecting a foul, but no call, and it's going to. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, I think she was trying to control herself more to not get a charge.
Yeah.
And she just didn't shoot strong enough.
Dixon for three. Off the backboard, no good. Into the hands of Folks for the Lady Hornets. Oh, and Tolliver's going to come away with it somehow. She gets the turnover, but she tried to get it up ahead in front of Maya Dixon, but it goes out of bounds.
I love the, trying to force the ball down the court, but just a little bit too hard of a pass.
Dixon couldn't catch up with it. And the Lady Hornets are going to turn it over once again. So with 3:14 left to go in this first half of play, the Lady Bears lead at 13-9.
Yeah, I'd like to see some good offense here and extend this lead here midway through the second quarter. See now Maumelle is already into the double bonus here. I think Tolliver thought about shooting that. Oh,
that's a jump ball.
I don't know why they don't have the jump ball arrows on the scoreboard right now, because normally they do. But it's going to be our possession.
Lattimore almost turned it over, but she gets control of it again.
That was just good pressure defense by Maumelle there. Yeah, Tolliver, there you go.
Three. Can't get it to go from downtown.
Nice rebound by Lattimore.
Dixon also can't get it to go. And it falls into the hands of Tolliver after that missed layup. Tolliver pushing it up quickly. Drives it up the lane, in and good. Nice little step to the basket that resulted in an easy bucket for Carmen Tolliver.
Yeah, but Maumelle player just kind of learned there that Tolliver's too quick to try and take a charge there.
Looks like there was maybe a slippery spot on the court as a Lady Hornet loses her footing and it falls into the hands of the Lady Bears.
Yeah, and I think we called timeout here real quick to preserve the possession. It's fine. You get the ball back. It's essentially a forced turnover.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to slide too much or else they're going to call you for a travel. So get that ball in your hand, call timeout real quick. Okay, let's see if we can extend this lead here. We're up by 6 right now. Tolliver's playing under control tonight, which is what I said at the beginning of the game, something we're going to need.
I'm not sure what the call was there.
They call another, an elbow. I think, did they call it on 2?
Courtney Baker, number 13.
Oh, number 13.
Goes over the head of number 15, Monica Hardaway, for the Lady Hornets. And so it's going to be Courtney Baker to inbound it.
Now, Maumelle's a very young team, too. You're going to continue to see them grow as they get older and more mature as well.
Rainey, 3-ball. Off the back of the rim and out.
Oh, I thought that was our ball. Tolliver coming in. There she is.
Tolliver comes away with the steal. That's just all speed right there.
Yep.
Didn't even see her come up behind her.
The speed and the rhythm, and look at
almost got one to go in, but it's Lattimore with the rebound, and she gets it to go.
Lattimore cleaning that glass with that Windex, right?
Extending their lead now, 17-9.
Now look at that block.
It's going to stay on that end. It was poked out of bounds by Carmen Tolliver.
Active hands, active hands. I like it. I love it. I'm not going to finish that song. Both.
Oh, nice job right there by Rainey to come away with the steal and the layup. Both ends of the court getting it done. Nice job
Active
by J.C.
hands.
Rainey.
Like I said, active hands. Let's see this replay here again by Tolliver as she gets all the way to the basket, and then Lattimore just comes in and cleans up. You thought that was in, that little scoop shot by Tolliver. I thought that was in. I'm like, man, that's awesome. And then it doesn't, but Tolliver's right there, or is that right? Lattimore's right there to clean it up and get taken care of. But let's talk about Lattimore's speed. Let's watch it on this replay here. Right after the steal, coming around. She's like, let me take a charge, and then Lattimore, is that right? Tolliver says, let me stop, pivot, and go.
She's got a quick first step, and her speed is just fantastic. So, and right there, the Lady Hornets learned if you're going to stand there and try to get her to try to take a charge, she's not going to give it to you. She's just going to take a quick step to her left or to her right and then make a nice layup move. She's very talented around the basket.
So here's this Lattimore 3 earlier that you thought was a 2. She was right. I'm going to replay it again since you didn't really get to see it. She was right outside the line. It was very close, but she was definitely behind the three-point line. So here we are, up 10 here with 1:22 left. Let me get that clock fixed for us. 1:22 left. Active hands on defense is the story of the game for Maumelle, and
almost stolen away
Sylvan
again,
Hills.
but the Lady Hornets go. Oh, and it is stolen away. Rainey puts one up for mid-range, gets it to go. That's 2 buckets in a row for J.C. Rainey.
And then
another turnover by the Lady Hornets.
Now the Hornets are just flustered. I think coach is saying, hey, just take some deep breaths, collect yourself again. See, there you go. Active hands on defense for Maumelle. And then we foul them.
The Lady Hornets have been bitten with the turnover bug, and they're going to have to figure out a way to get over it if they want to get back in this ball game.
So that's going to be free throws?
I believe it should be.
Yeah, it should be, yeah. Now he's pointing him to free throws. That's actually the 6th foul. So yeah, they're in the double bonus, and Maumelle's only committed 2 fouls this quarter. So they've done better controlling themselves as far as the fouls go. And this is what Maumelle wants to do right here. He's get to the line here, stopping the clock and allowing them to try and make some baskets to get some points and get closer back in this game. Unfortunately, that didn't happen there.
So it's Lattimore. Gets it over to Tolliver, and Tolliver now
saying, hey, let's slow it down for a minute. Let's make sure we get a great offensive possession here. We're up 12 right now. Less than a minute to go. You got 20 on the shot clock.
Tolliver from 3, can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Lady Hornets.
That was a good shot by Tolliver. She was set and everything. It was just, that one's just a little too strong.
Folks battling against Rainey.
We'd say that Maumelle is going to get the last shot here, but with the active hands that Sylvan Hills has had, there's no telling if we're going to be able to force a turnover.
Thompson puts one up, and they're going to say she was fouled underneath the bucket. So that's going to be 2 free throws for Jayla Thompson.
Yeah, again, this is where Maumelle can kind of make up some ground here with the shot or with the clock off, so, or stop.
She gets the first one to fall.
Good thing we've got 23 seconds left. We'll be able to, as long as we protect the ball, we'll be able to get the last shot of the half here. And keep that momentum going into half.
Second one doesn't fall. So Lady Bears still lead it by 11. Just under 20 seconds to go in this first half of play.
You got plenty of time to set your offense and do what you want, so don't get too rushed here.
Definitely want to play for the last shot. Rainey gets it to Tolliver. Tolliver in the corner, tries to work it in, puts it up, Oh, I almost thought that one was in, but it's going to be rebounded by the Lady Hornets, and they can't get a shot off. So that's going to be the end of our first half of play. Lady Bears lead it 21-10. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, it'll be time for our second quarter of action here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports.
You should choose PCSSD because of the great teachers, the great staff, and the opportunities that your child will have to further their education, their social development, and basically just their lives. My kids are getting a great education. They are getting great opportunities to be involved in sports and extracurricular activities in the community. I believe that for our family, we chose the best possible school when we chose PCSSD. If I were to do it all over again, I wouldn't do anything any differently.
Project Zero is a 501c3 nonprofit with one goal, and that is to have 0 kids in foster care waiting to be adopted.
And we're hoping to have 0 kids waiting. That's our whole goal, Project Zero.
It means no kid is forgotten, and there are people always fighting for kids to find their forever family, no matter how old they are.
There's not awareness out there. I don't think people understand the need that we have here in our own state for these children who are wonderful children waiting for forever families.
We on the hills, man. It's those. Hey, let's get it. I got that pride in me. I got that dog in me. I got my dogs with me. You know where you can find me. I got that pride in me. I got that dog in me. I got my dogs with me. You know where you can find me. Hillside. 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 Check me out. Let's go. Look. Leaving no doubt, going all in. Business and ladies keep calling. Look at my schedule, it's filled in. For the right price, we can make sense. Never been a fan of the hate. Protect myself thanks to the maker. On the grind, call it running routes. Moving real smooth while we counting paper.
Hillside, 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 hillside. Hillside, 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 hillside. What you know about them bears? All the ops we running through. Sylvan Hills, what it do? Winning, what we gonna do? I'm a ball hog, got swift attack. I've been a winner, I stick to that. Team player, been a Mac, recognize pass, then get the sack. Bears grinding at the line of scrimmage. Do our thing, see the end zone. Fourth quarter, it's time to finish. We coming hard, bring the win home. Big hit energy, chewing up all the ops like raw bait. All for one, we fight together. Let's win conference, get all state. Game day and I feel fine. To the fight, we will ride. Sylvan Hills, Bill Black will feel better. Know the deal on that hillside, man. Hillside, 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 hillside. Hillside, 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 hillside. What you know about them bears? All the ops we running.
Welcome back, Sylvan Hills Bear fans, to our second half of play between the Sylvan Hills Bears and the Maumelle Lady Hornets. the Lady Bears lead at 21-10 after a tough played first half. Just strong defense all around by the Lady Bears, and it seemed like they got the lid off the basket right there at the end of the first half, and it propelled them to what they now have, which is an 11-point lead.
Yeah, I said it all first half, man. The active hands the Bears are playing, they're getting in passing lanes. They're disrupting Maumelle on offense and speeding up Maumelle's game, and it's just causing a ton of turnovers, just making Maumelle think too quickly about things. And in basketball, when you start thinking too quickly, you start turning the ball over. And it's been an advantage for us. It's been unfortunate for Maumelle. But I think you'll see Coach Garrison kind of help adjust a little bit there to the ball pressure here in the second half more after being able to sit down with his players at halftime talking through it.
All right, the second half is underway.
Let's see right away there. You don't stop dribbling whenever you get in a tight spot like that. That's the number one thing pressure defense wants you to do is stop dribbling, pick up that ball.
So Sanaya Miller on the outside, looking for a passing lane, gets one over to Lattimore. It's going to be knocked out of bounds, and they're going to say it was not last touched by a Bear. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that one, but it's going to be Lady Hornets ball.
Well, just like every one of us, refs aren't perfect either, so.
Over the head of a Lady Hornet was that pass, and
it was tipped.
Oh, they're going to say it was tipped?
Yeah, the ref down here on the sideline says it was
I don't know if it was tipped, but right when it came out of her hands or afterwards. I didn't really see it tip, but
it was one of those moments I didn't have my head up. I was working on a computer.
Folks drives the lane, puts one up. That was a pretty little floater, but she couldn't get it to go, so it's going to be a jump ball now. That was Kalea Miller who got two hands on it, and now it's going to be Lady Bears ball.
That was just great rebound there and then holding on to force the jump ball.
Gets it into Miller. Miller. Whoa.
Calling another moving screen or a charge by player control foul, which I can see what he was talking about. Because
the last time they called that foul, it was on Courtney Baker again. So I'm not sure what Courtney Baker's doing. I'm going to have to keep my eye on her to see if I can't pick out what they're calling. I'm just assuming a moving screen, but I'm not.
So when Miller got the ball down there in the lane, you could see the one they called the foul on. What's her name?
Baker?
Baker, yeah. She was still kind of moving her body into the other player while Kalea Miller had the ball trying to score. So they're going to call that, player control, charge, moving screen, however you want to label it. It's a foul, unfortunately.
Sanaya Miller gets it outside to Baker. Baker for three. Can't get it to go, but it's rebounded by Tolliver. Tolliver puts one up in the lane and gets it to go. Nice job by Carmen Tolliver to follow up with the rebound and a bucket. Oh, and she gets the steal now. Tolliver on fire, puts one up. Can't get it to go, but she's fouled, so that's going to send her to the free throw line for two.
She's making a very quick case for player of the game. She's got 12 points. She's at the line to try and get her 13 and 14. Oh, that bounces in, 24-10.
She gets the second one to drop, so the score is now 25-10. Sylvan Hills. They almost came away with another steal there, but it's going to be picked up by the Lady Hornets. Williams on the left side. Puts it back to, and that was a nice shot right there from Ashton Williams for the Lady Hornets.
Yeah, that was a deep two.
Lattimore can't get that one to go. It was off the front of the iron. Just a little bit off there. Oh, and it's stolen away by Kalea Miller. Nice job to get in the middle of that passing lane. That was a bad pass forced by Drew Lattimore.
There
Bang! Courtney Baker finally takes the lid off the basket and gets one to fall.
I told you earlier, she'll correct that.
And we've got a timeout, Lady Hornets.
Okay, let's go see here.
This will be a 30-second timeout and a substitution for Lady Hornets.
Okay, we can just watch this three-pointer here by Courtney Baker on this replay. You can see she's got her feet set. She's in a comfortable position, and that's just a great shot. And coach is like, yes, ma'am, that's how you do it. I think earlier in the game she may have been forcing her shot a little bit too much.
So I'm getting a little chilly, and I'm thinking, man, I think after this game, before the boys' game, I might have to run out to the truck and go get a jacket. But I'm trying to think. I think all I have is red jackets. I don't think I can put on a red jacket.
No, you cannot. If you come back in here with a red jacket, and we're playing Maumelle, especially in the boys' game, because you know it's time for rivalry.
This is definitely kind of a rivalry.
So you come in with a red jacket, I'm just going to tell you, you're going to have to freeze.
I think I have a black jacket in there out there, but it's more for a blizzard, not for just a little chill. It's like puffy, and you'd probably see me from a mile away. That's how puffy I'm going to look. 3-ball, no good for the Lady Hornets. But they somehow come away with the rebound, and so it's going to be Folks driving it in on Sanaya Miller. She puts one up from the elbow, can't get it to go, and it's rebounded by Sanaya. Sanaya rolling it up. She was thinking about the drive, but she rolls back outside. Kalea Miller puts one up, and it's foul, and that's going to send her to the free throw line.
See, I like the bounce pass, and then she had to toss it because she couldn't quite get the shot off. Miss it, and then Kalea Miller just comes in, grabs the rebound, and gets fouled trying to go back up. I like the aggression we're seeing on the defensive boards as well.
Courtney Baker puts it up, no good after the rebound off the missed free throw. They're going to say jump ball. Possession arrow is going to favor Maumelle, I believe.
And Tolliver, she got in there, forced that. Man.
No, that was aggressive to get in there.
She was playing with effort tonight, that's for sure.
For sure. Folks is trapped, but somehow she gets it in the hands of Williams. Williams taking it up the court now for the Lady Hornets. I'm going to say a foul on Sanaya Miller. Oh, and we have oh, no. I believe that is Drew Lattimore on the court.
Hope she's okay.
Drew Lattimore has been battling injuries all season long, so you would hate to see her suffer another one here.
You can tell she's in pain. She's putting weight on her ankle, so that's good. So that hopefully no real damage there. And right now she's more in shock than anything, hopefully. Trainer get her taken care of. If she can't come back in here tonight, let's get her rested up for Tuesday night at Mount St. Mary's, because we're going to need her. Depending on the rest of her teammates to get this one taken care of tonight. That's good denial defense. Good. There you go. Let's go. Another turnover that we've forced.
Sanaya Miller taking it up the court. Gets it to Tolliver. Tolliver tried to get it to Courtney Baker, but it's going to be poked out of bounds, so it's going to stay on this end of the court. So it's Courtney Baker again, who gets it over to Rainey. Rainey back to Sanaya Miller. Miller. She was working on Williams there, but I think she's going to get fouled. So it's going to stay on this end once again.
I think they've kind of calmed down a little bit on the foul calling in this quarter so far. Well, I say that. It's only halfway through the quarter, and we're halfway to double bonuses, so.
Tolliver thought about it 3. Now she spins into the lane, and she gets it to go! And one! What a shot by Tolliver! Man, she is just a magician when it comes to working it into the lane. She did a spin move into a floater, and she gets it to fall.
Wow. We'll have to watch that replay again, because that was just the spin and everything was just.
She can't convert the and
okay,
one at the line. Let's
try that replay real quick here. Just a spin, and man, what a great shot. Finish on that. Didn't get the and one, but you know what? that shot was well worth it.
So the score is 30-12 Lady Bears with just under 4 minutes to go here in this third period of action.
Yeah, we're ratcheting up the pressure, up 18 here in the midway through the third quarter.
Fouls on number 1-3. Miller for 4th and the team's 3rd.
Sanaya's already got 4 fouls here in the game, so she's probably going to come out here soon. Yeah, I think Armstrong's probably going to come in for.
So subbing out is Sanaya Miller. Sanaya Miller's been all over the court tonight. Definitely deserves a little bit of a breather. It's going to be Kennedy Armstrong coming in for her. Can't get it to go, and it's rebounded by Armstrong. Armstrong gets it up to Tolliver now. Tolliver up and in, just a nice move to the bucket, and she just left everybody in the dust. It seems if she gets that first step on you, there's nobody's going to catch her.
Yeah, and the thing with Tolliver is they're playing good defense on her on the boundary, like outside the three-point line. They're playing really good defense on her in this third quarter. But it's the fact that she's got so much speed and agility and quickness that she just spins around you, and in a flash, she's gone and to the bucket.
Another rebound by Kalea Miller. She's been doing well underneath the basket, coming up with loose balls.
Baker
can't get it to go, and it's rebounded by the Lady Hornets.
Yeah, I thought that one was in again because that was the same spot.
Folks, deep three. Oh, dang, she hits it from way downtown.
Remember earlier I said you don't want to leave them open too much on the three-point, and there you go. That's why. That was impressive range.
That was the deep three. I think Baker and Tolliver were a little confused about who that ball was going to there.
Yeah, I don't think Tolliver was totally expecting that ball, and kind of why it went off her hand so quick. It's okay. Let's just refocus here, get back on defense, play that pressure we love right now.
Oh, nice move to the bucket. Ava Folks for the Lady Hornets. She did another spin move. Nice move to get that floater to fall.
Yeah, she got some moves too. She's like, hey, Tolliver, watch this. She got range and quickness. That's kind of, her and Tolliver both kind of have that same. If it's the sixth foul, why aren't we shooting free throws? If the fifth foul, why are we, 2 shots. Tolliver, yeah. She came to the free throw line at first like, hey, it's free throws, and then they say out of bounds on the sideline. she was a little confused. So I think even now they're still kind of getting used to the whole double bonus at 5 fouls.
Tolliver gets the first one to drop. Is that a new rule for this season?
This year, yeah, NFHS rule is no single bonus anymore. It's 5 fouls in the quarter, goes straight to double bonus, and then it resets every quarter.
I don't know if I really like that, though.
I do.
You like it?
It actually shortens games.
Does it really?
Yeah.
How does it shorten games?
I don't know, but it does. Like, we're getting out of here earlier at night this year than we were last year.
Okay.
Because you don't have as many fouls you have to give in a quarter to get them to the bonus and double bonus. Because normally it was, 7 fouls to get to the bonus?
Yeah.
And then 9 to get the double bonus. And now it's, once you get to 5, the other team's shooting 2. Yeah, that's a foul on J.C. Rainey, I think.
So that's number 15, Monica Hardaway, who's going to be at the line for the Lady Hornets to attempt these 2 free throws.
Yeah, so now we're both in the double bonus here with a minute 22 left. Do they call a lane violation?
I'm not sure.
Well, what's the ref doing? I hadn't even given her the ball yet, and the team's already running around. That's tough.
That was some tough defense right there on the inbounds pass by the Lady Hornets.
Yeah, they played good pressure defense and denial on that.
Can't get it to go, but it's rebounded by the Lady Hornets, and
Miller said, "Give me that ball."
Seems like the Lady Hornets have kicked it up a notch here in the past few minutes and are really playing some tough defense and fighting for balls.
Yeah, they're definitely trying to get back in this game. I mean, I think that's a credit to coaching as well, that they're not giving up on this or anything just because they're down.
Tolliver in the lane. She's going to get fouled, and I was expecting another fantastic finish, but she gets fouled, and now she's going to attempt 2 free throws at the line.
I think that one, the defender had her a little bit too tied up to be able to finish any kind of shot there. But we're up 15 here. She's got 18 points. We got 18 of Sylvan Hills' 33 points. So we'll interview her at halftime of the boys' game. Is when we interview our girls player of the game.
Okay.
19 points of. So get this here. Tolliver has more points than Maumelle does. That's an impressive kind of night she's having on offense and defense. It's not just offense, because she's playing a lot of pressure defense tonight.
That's number 2, Ashton Williams, that gets one to fall. Scores now 34-20 with under 40 seconds to go in this third quarter of action. Tolliver. About a 10-second difference in the shot clock and game clock.
Now they are kind of calling every ticky-tack foul right now. Tolliver gets to go to the line and try and extend her. She's a senior. I wonder how often she scores this many points in a game. I don't think she has this year, at least not on our broadcast. Man, feeling it tonight. 20 points. She's playing under control, just like I said in pregame. It's something we need from her to be able to be successful.
She's a great distributor, and if you find her on a fast break, get out of the way, because she can finish.
Look at that speed she has, man. It's just. Whew. That was a good offensive set there by Maumelle. Right here.
So 3 seconds. Is Kalea going to just throw one up? She's not going to have time. And the buzzer sounds, and so that's going to be the end of our third period of action. We're going to take a short break as the Sylvan Hills Bears lead at 36-22. We'll be back for the final quarter of action here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports.
I would say school choice is a great option. You can do your research like we did. Visit with other parents that have children in the district. We visited the schools before we made the choice to come here. We chose to school choice because we have had such a great experience here. Teachers, staff have been so helpful and reassuring, and we've been forever grateful for it. And I'd do it all over again. PCSSD is a great option no matter where you live.
To the fourth quarter we go here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. Your Bears are leading 36-22 over the Maumelle Hornets. And Carmen Tolliver is having herself a night, 21 points. I know she's got multiple steals. Just all great all-around game by her. And the defense of the Bears has been the story tonight, to where they're just playing so much pressure on these on Maumelle that they're having a hard time, see here, even getting the ball in. And that was very close to being over and back call.
Underneath the bucket, there's just rebounding all over the place for the Lady Hornets. They have turned the rebounding up a notch. I don't know where this was all game for them. But the Bears finally come up with a rebound, and they're going to say jump ball. I feel like this is like the fifth jump ball they've called in the past in the past 7 minutes of play. As the Lady Hornets are just really just reaching for every single ball that comes off the rim.
Well, it's good to see that Drew Lattimore's back in the game. So
that is very good to see.
The trainer's got her taken care of. She's won the ball down low. She's like, give me that ball.
3 ball, can't get it to go, but Sanaya Miller comes up with a rebound.
Tolliver.
Bang! She gets it to go from the top of the key. Nice job right there by Carmen Tolliver to get it to fall.
24 points.
Quick bucket on the other end, though, by the Lady Hornets.
Lattimore said, let me in this
bang! Back-to-back threes by the Lady Bears as they have it working.
Lattimore said, you can do it, I can do it too.
Up and in after the turnover, and the Bears are turning it up now as the offense is rolling for both teams.
It's that pressure defense that continues to be effective for our Lady Bears.
Turnover by the Lady Hornets as the Bears have somehow turned their lead into a 20-point lead here in this final quarter of action. It just seems like everything has been turned up to 10 in the second half.
Yeah, that's what a couple of quick threes will do for you. You get a 3, then you steal the ball, get another 3, and all of a sudden the game's even further out of reach.
Well, they scored 8 points in a matter of 40 seconds. It felt like, whoa, what a turnaround bucket by Maya Dixon.
Now everyone else is saying, let me get on this action, Carmen.
That was Maya Dixon's first bucket of the game. And that's going to be Jayla Thompson, who was driving to the lane and is fouled. by a Lady Bear. I'm not sure who committed the foul, but that's going to send her to the free throw line for 2. Can't get the first one to fall.
Looks like Maumelle's students decided they were going to come as Cowboys. I don't
really get that. I was wondering. I saw some of them walk by earlier. I didn't really understand what that was.
I think that they're trying to go with the theme of wrangling the Bears or something. Like, Cowboys roping and wrangling the Bears. I don't know.
Maybe.
They are trying to go 2-0 against us in the boys' game, so we'll come out tonight, play that intense defense for the boys, and try and steal one here on our home court against a very talented Maumelle team.
So turnover by the Bears, and now it's the Lady Hornets taking it up quickly. Can't get the shot to fall, and now it's Sanaya Miller running it up the court. See if she can't find a lane. She gets it out to Dixon. Dixon, mid-range, can't get it to go. And somehow Lattimore comes up with the rebound. She's going to get fouled, and so now it's going to be the Lady Bears to inbound it with 5:23 left to go in this final quarter of play. Tolliver gets it over to Lattimore, back to Tolliver. Bears passing it around now. Turner puts one up, can't get it to go. And they're going to call a jump ball now. Jump ball possession arrow will favor the Lady Hornets.
Tolliver's up to 26 points now. That's crazy. It's awesome. And we force another turnover here on the pressure defense, on the denials, on the inbounds. Here it's just, I guess our student section's a construction worker. What do they do? Come off from working on I-40 and I-30 where there's always construction work going?
Something like that. I'm surprised. Have you gotten a flat tire for one of them potholes?
Look, I'm not going to answer that because I just got a new Jeep last week, so I'm not gonna jinx myself. I have already gotten a crack in my windshield though.
That's a little bit easier to deal with than a flat tire, I feel like.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't, spread.
Well, I mean, a new windshield, that's not the worst expense in the world.
It's an expense I don't want on a brand new vehicle.
I understand that.
Continuing to play great pressure defense no matter the score. That's what we like to see. And forcing Maumelle to call a timeout here. But it's good there on Coach Garrison to notice the players in trouble and go ahead and call the timeout. Just tell them right now, hey, don't come in this corner and get trapped whenever they're playing that pressure defense. Let's keep building, Coach Garrison. There's no doubt he's a good coach. He'll get that program turned around too. I'll tell you what, though, if once he gets that program turned around, Coach Strickland gets this program turned back around, this is going to be a fun rivalry. And then you also look at 5A Central, you already have a tough conference in the boys' side. But then on girls, you've got Bologna, you've got Little Rock Christian, you've got Mount St. Mary's, you've got Parkview, who are sitting there. Those are probably the 4 top seeds for the girls' side. And they're all very tough. You don't want to run into any of them in the state tournament either. Did you see the video Steve posted on Facebook about Coach Garrison sitting down in the chair and it breaking? It's that little collapsible black chair, and
it broke.
And it broke. And Coach commented on, be like, "It's okay. The new one's already been secured." It was great. This pressure defense is impressive. No matter the score, they are not giving up on this pressure defense, and I love to see it. Great coaching there to keep them motivated throughout.
Thompson tried to put it up, and they're going to say it was a
shot clock violation.
Shot clock violation. That's a result of some great defense that's been being played all night here by the Lady Bears. Rainey on the outside, gets it to Lattimore. Back to Sanaya Miller. Miller gets it over to Rainey now. Back and forth, the passing goes. Lattimore's trying to drive to the bucket, gets one up. Floater doesn't fall, and now it's the Lady Hornets taking it up the court.
That was a good recovery there after picking up her pass.
Now it's Lattimore, who came away with a steal. Or actually, my mistake. I think that was Kamari Turner who came up with that steal. Turner, 3-ball, can't get it to go. Rainey tried to knock it away so she could come up with the rebound, but it goes to the Hornets, and then now she comes up with the steal, so it doesn't really matter. Now it's Sanaya Miller getting it in the lane to Lattimore. Lattimore, no good, puts it up but again, and she's going to get fouled and sent to the free throw line for 2.
Missed both of them there.
Out of bounds off the Lady Hornets, so it's going to be Courtney Baker to inbound it. Dixon gets it into Turner. Turner puts one up, almost gets it to go, but it goes off the rim and out. So now it's going to be the Lady Hornets taking it up the court. Jayla Thompson is going to be working with Sanaya Miller. And the Lady Bears come up with another turnover under the 3-minute mark now in this final quarter of play. That's Dixon. Dixon can't get it to go. Over the basket and out of bounds. Folks for the Hornets puts up a little floater off the back of the rim, bounces out, and it's Turner who comes up with the rebound. Sanaya Miller now rushing it up the court, gets it to Dixon. Dixon got it to Kennedy Armstrong, who gets it knocked out of her hands, but it's going to stay on this end as it was last touched by a Lady Hornet. Coming out of the ball game is going to be Maya Dixon. Coming in for her is going to be number 21, Crystal Campbell. Turner gets it to Miller. Miller tried to get it to Campbell. I don't think she was prepared for it, and it goes out of bounds. And the Lady Hornets will take possession. And Campbell's going to come up with the rebound after the missed shot by the Hornets. Campbell gets it over to Baker. Now Armstrong, 3-ball. Bang! She hits it.
Her foot was inside the line.
Oh, it was a 2?
Still a good shot, but yeah, it was a 2.
The long 2. As she converts the long 2, that was number 5, Kennedy Armstrong.
I guess I haven't updated the players that are in the game right now on the board because 5 is not up there.
Baker puts one up in the lane. She gets it to go.
That was nice.
Bears are really laying it on now. Bears lead at 50-25 with a minute left to go in this fourth quarter of play. Oh, and Folks puts up a nice little shot and gets it to go. Nice little mid-range jumper.
She's their scoring tonight so far, 10 points. I mean, her shot's smooth.
Baker couldn't get a hold of that pass. And now it's Folks taking it up for the Hornets. She tried to put up a quick one on the other end and can't get it to go.
Yeah, she just got a little bit too far underneath the basket there, I think, and just hits the bottom of the rim as she shoots.
So Sanaya Miller got fouled trying to take it up the court, so it's going to be Courtney Baker inbounding it. Again, I want to thank everybody that tuned into this girls basketball broadcast tonight. We really appreciate it here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. And if you're watching and you want to hit that subscribe button, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button too. We really appreciate it here at Natural State Sports.
Yeah, we're excited to continue to bring this coverage for the rest of the regular season for basketball. And we're going to have some, of course, some soccer, softball, and baseball. Hopefully you'll be joining me on some baseball and softball calls this year.
Baker puts one up for three. Bang! We all know that she can hit it from out there, and she just showed it once again.
And I love her little swag there at the end. She makes it, and she just stops and kind of turns around smiling. I love it.
Ear to ear for sure. So that's going to do it for our broadcast here tonight as the Lady Bears come away with a victory over the Lady Hornets, 53-29. It was just an outstanding ball game by the Lady Bears defensively, and they turned it on the offensive end too. So I want to thank everybody for joining us here. We're going to take a break, and then we're going to start a new broadcast for the boys game coming up here shortly.